Good morning, everybody. This is Tips with Steve Pebb again. And I have a DIY on improving your fish cleaning table. Now, first off, I want to show you, when I catch my fish, I bring them home, I hang them on my fish cleaning board. I hang them there. Now I'll tell you what I do real quick. I have watched a lot of YouTube videos on people catching catfish and cleaning catfish. And I tell you what I do. And it makes the meat better, in my opinion. Now this is my opinion. Everybody's gonna have their own opinion. But when I hang them fish up, normally they're live, because I keep them in my live well in the boat. And what I do, I hang them up and I cut the tails off, which what that does, it bleeds the fish. It takes the blood out of fish. So when you clean them, the meat's not as bloody, the fish is not as bloody, because most of the blood's on the ground. If you don't want to have a bunch of blood on the ground, I suggest you put a bucket, 5-gallon bucket underneath the fish and do them that way. When they bleed out, you hang them, just keep rotating them if you want to do it that way. It goes in the grass, it fertilizes the grass and makes the grass greener, and then I spray it down with the water hose with my little sprayer here, and I'll show you that here in a minute. And then I take the fish, and normally my wife skins them. Now, all these videos go away. You can clean them without skinning them and all that. And the reason we skin them is because when you clean the catfish with a fillet knife, what you do is you just get the fillet on the side of the fish. And you throw the belly meat away. Belly meat ain't no good except on a flathead. Now, if you got a flathead, save that belly meat. But you go to a restaurant, when you go to a restaurant and you get all you can eat catfish and they're little nuggets, what you're buying is belly meat. It's got that silver lining on it, it's nasty. It's got that fishy flavor, don't taste good. Now, if you go to all you can eat catfish place or restaurant, and they got catfish fillets, them are good because that's the fillet. But what I do, I got over 100 guineas, and I got peacocks, and I got chickens. And what I do is we skin them and we cut the belly meat off, and we clean the belly meat here. Cut it up in little pieces and throw it out. I'll throw it, and the chickens and guineas and peacocks, they fight over the belly meat. And so that's the reason I skin them, or we skin them, is because there's a lot of protein that makes the chickens lay better, in my opinion. And they just love fish, raw fish. And this fall or spring, I'll make a video of it, show you how they'll fight over the fish. And but that's that part there. Now, what has happened, I have this fish cleaning table, and it's just not big enough for me. I catch some big fish, and if you do fillet a fish, catfish, and then you get down to the tail, and then you flop the fillet off, the fish is twice as long now, and it overhangs. And here's my problem. I know you won't believe it, but I normally every day fill up 2 bowls of filleted catfish, and they're big bowls. They're just as big around as a 5-gallon bucket and half as tall, and I'll fill both of them up almost every day. And what I do is I put them over there on that little wooden deal there, that wooden deal. I put them on there, and then when I stand right here, I sit right there and I cut the meat and I throw it about right here. And sometimes the bowl will flip flop or the fish fillet, it'll be so big of a flop hang over, or, you know, because I'm too lazy to walk from right there to over here to walk back, because that'd be a lot of walking. About 5-6 miles probably. So here's what I've decided to do. I want to extend this table out. I want to make it where I can put these bowls right here on this table, so I don't have to be throwing the fish or walking and all that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I do it. And I don't know if there's other ways of doing it or if anybody else has done this. But I figure I need, and I'm not going to go to Bass Pro and buy another one. They're I think, were they $149? Yeah, $149 for one. That's 50 inches long, 25 inches wide. This one is 23 inches wide and 47 inches long. And the one that Bass Pro has got 2 holes on each end here for a little silver bowl. Well, I wouldn't feed my dogs in them bowls. They're too small. You can't put nothing in them bowls unless you just, you know, you don't catch very many fish very often. That's a good cleaning table Bass Pro Shop has for $150. So I'm not going to buy a $150 table and replace it with this one when I can get it for $20 at Academy. You go to Academy, and now Bass Pro has one smaller than this one, and it's $60 for one smaller than this. Academy's got this one. It's I'd say it's 25 inches wide, and it's probably, what, 18, I would say 18 inches long. I don't know. I mean, 18 inches wide, 25 inches long. But this here will save me a lot of money. And now I'm going to get started. I'm going to tell you, first thing you need is a magnet. Now, if you drop a washer or a bolt or a nut, especially a nut, in any grass. Now, if you got dirt, don't worry about it. You don't need a magnet because you can probably see it. But if you got grass, believe me, you're going to need a magnet. Now, all my projects I put on YouTube, I tell you, always wear safety goggles or safety glasses. Well, this project, you don't need safety glasses. All you need is some ice cold water. Okay, now we're going to get started. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to attach this to these swivels. Now I got my holes pre-drilled just to help y'all so you don't spend a lot of time watching me drill holes. Nobody wants to sit and watch you drill holes. You spend half the video drilling holes and people get tired of. They say, well, I know how to drill holes, and they turn the video off. Now, I'm new to this. This YouTube deal is all new to me, so I'm just trying to make it pleasant for y'all, where y'all can see something, learn something. It might be helpful. Might not, man. You might not need none of this information, but I'm going to show you how I do it. Now, the first thing I always want to do is, wow, this is hot. Now, this here is plastic. It's pretty solid. It's solid. But I don't want to take a chance of this cracking or breaking, because this here is pretty heavy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that right there. Golly, no, you don't need goggles, but you sure need some gloves. Okay.
Try it.
Okay, I'm going to put that in there first. Okay, now I'm going to come back behind it, put this washer on the back side, because I want to make sure that this here Hold on a minute, let me. Now my wife usually does all this hard stuff for me.
No washer on the middle.
Huh?
No washer on the middle one.
On the middle one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna put this other one on here. Put another nut right here. Now I just tried to help y'all out by pre-doing that one there. Now I'll come back later and tighten these up. I got all my wrenches here, screwdriver. I come back and tighten all these up, okay? Now, I'm gonna take this, if I can find this. Okay, I'll get that later. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these off here. Now I'm going to put a washer on the front and the back on each side of these, but I'm going to do one at a time first, but I want to get them undone. I should have had this like that for y'all, but I apologize for not having this already ready. But like I said, this is all new to me. I'm new at this YouTube stuff, and I think I got 7 subscribers. So to you 7 subscribers, thank you very much. I sure appreciate it. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take this. I'm going to have to kneel down. Sure would be good if I had 3 hands, I'll tell you that. 3 hands would sure help me. Okay, now I'm going to raise this one up, and I'm going to put this one right here. See there, I just dropped this nut, but I seen where it fell. Okay, now I can put these other 3 in here real quick. That's not long enough. Maybe. Nope. This here is not long enough. So let me try this in here. Yeah, that was long enough. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come right over here real quick. That'd be a lot easier if you're young and you could bend over. It's hard for me to bend over and get around. Okay. Boy, I tell you, you gotta have all these in order, I guess. Okay. Okay, that needs to be tightened. For some reason, that screw's too small. Let me see. Huh. Let me try one more time. Nope. No, this is my bad. Now, what is going to happen now? It's going to rise up just like this. Now, if I could get my wife to stand here and hold this like this, I can put them two big bowls right there, but she wouldn't do it. She would get upset. So I got this. I had this this deal. It was. Let me set this down. This here was curved up, and this was curved up, and it was. I had another deal over here, and a little screw tightening knob, and you put it up against a tree. And then this had a deal like this. It went on the steps to the tree stand. But since I don't deer hunt no more, I don't need this. So, but let me show you first what else I got in mind here. Okay, because this has got a hole, it's hollow. And what will happen is eventually when it rains and you fill two bowls or one bowl with 15, 16, 18 pounds of fish in one or two bowls, the weight's going to push this down that dirt. It's going to, and then the flap will be hanging down. So what I want to do is I want to make this thing where it don't sink down in the dirt. So I got this here little contraption. Now what I did, these here little deals, they got two pre-cut holes on each end, on each end You get these at Lowe's. They're like $1 something a piece. And I buy 50 at a time. Because I use them when I put my 2x4s together. I want to strengthen my 2x4s. I can put one in here and one in here when I make a frame or whatever. Like say these frames right here. You can see I use them all the time for everything. You can put them in the corners. You can brace them this way, you know, it just don't matter. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this here. Now I got this screw, a washer through this, or a pre-drilled hole in this tube. I'm going to put this in here like this. And then I'm going to put this in here like this. And I'm going to put my washer on there. I always like using washers. There you go. They come in handy. They make them in all different sizes. Y'all know that already. I ain't telling you nothing you don't know. Now I gotta find me. Man, I tell you what. It's bad when you ain't got a wrench.
First one.
This one?
Use the other end of it.
Oh. Sure. Yeah, see? My wife, I hate to say this, she's smarter than me. Sometimes. Okay. Other side turning, so we'll just put a screwdriver right there. Put a stop to that. Okay. Now here's what I did. I got a washer and a bolt right there and a washer and a nut right there. And that's going to keep this thing like this. And it's not going to go down into the dirt. Okay, now what I did. Okay, at first I thought I'm just going to put this here like this, right? And this way I put my fish here in these bowls. Then I can clean it right in there. But you know what? I got some dogs and they like to go around and get into things and snoop around and wander around. I got one right here, but then I got a wild one. Ham bone. This here is that's Pepper. And but ham bone, he's young. He's still a pup. He still squats the piece, so he's not old yet. So what'll happen is he walks around and he checks the chickens and everything out. And then if he was to come by and hit this thing and knock it over, and this is going to flop down and the fish is going to get down on the ground. I don't eat no fish on the ground. Yeah, you can wash it off, but still just idea. You know, chicken crap I just ain't going to do it. I just have to end up giving it to that neighbor down the road that I don't like. See if he'll want it. But don't tell him I said that. Okay, so what I'm doing now is to prevent anything like that. Now I'm gonna have to cut off some of this so it's gonna be even, because I don't want to dig a hole. But what I do is, let's say, to keep it in place, I'm gonna put this here. This here is one of them pins you can use on tractors or you know, anything, keep it in place, you know. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this like this. Now I'll fix this, or I might just leave it like that. I don't know. And Now, you can put your fish, your bowled fish there. If it slides down, it's gonna slide right into here. It's sturdy, you know, and if it ain't, I'll put 2 of these. I'll figure out something, I'll put 2 of these, or I'll come with this and I'll have a deal that comes across there. Like I said, this is just new to me, and I might have to tweak it a little bit to make it better. But let me show you something else I'm gonna take. And when I get done with this, instead of leaving it up here, I just take this, move this, let it hang down, and I'm gonna make me a little holder for this so it's out of the way. So, but like right now, I can't put it like that because too much sticks out. But I'll fix me a little hanger for it, and then I can always put this back through the top. Now I'm done with the magnet. If you drop anything, you got a magnet. You don't have to go digging on the knees. And just bear with me 1 minute. Let me get another drink. They say it's 108 degrees. I don't know. Okay. Now I'm going to show you another little trick I got. Okay. Just put this back. Get this. Okay. Now, what I have here. Now I got, you can get 3 of these for $1.46 at Walmart, $1.46. And then this here is $1 something at Walmart. But it just comes one, but there's 3 that comes in this. They come like this, 3 of them for $1.46. That's a pretty good deal. This is $1.58, I think, for just one. I didn't know if I needed one big one like this, but if I get a big one, I put it here. I got enough room for one bowl here, but not here. But if I put one here and one here, now I got room for 2 bowls. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. Oh, and there's one more thing. If you only use one, now I did this for y'all. I'm not going to use the handle, but I got this handle. You drill 4 screws. You put them screws through them bolts, nuts through there, and you got a handle. This way you got to drop it, and then when you want to pick it up, you just grab the handle, pick it up. But I'm not that lazy yet, so I can just grab it right here and pick it up, hold it. But that's just an idea I wanted to tell y'all about. I'm not going to do it, but it's a good idea. And if you don't have your little holder here, and you got 2 on each end, and you can move it right out here, and then you got your handle. And so I'm going to tell you how I'm going to do this here. I'm going to put one here and one here. Now, here's what I'm going to do first. Take this out, I'm going to put this in. Okay. Now I'm going to take this . Okay. Now, you don't need a screwdriver for cleaning fish. But let's just say this was a little fish cleaning knife. Well, now you can put that in there. Now, you don't want, if it rains, or if it's raining, or let me show you another thing. I'll come back to this here in just a second. Let me turn the water on. Oh, the water is on. Okay. Let's say you're going to spray your fish guts or something. And you spray over there, water gets in this deal. Well, you don't want water getting in that deal. So what you're going to do, you're going to take this. Okay. Now, to get water in there, it'll come out. Now I'm going to do this one here, like this, if I was going to use it. But I'm not going to put two here because I don't need two. I just want one. But I'm just showing y'all. Now I got room for my bowl for fish here, and I got a bowl for fish here. And now, here's what I do here. When I turn my water on, I can use water. Now what I'm going to do next, I got another project from my wife that I'm going to take. This is clogged up, and we've tried unclogging it, and it don't want to unclog. So we're going to remove this, and we're going to go to Lowe's or Home Depot, and we're going to get one of them that's a little bit higher, that's got a flexible head, and it sprays a little better. And this way, I can just move this here head and clean my fish. The water, I got a little sink right here, and then got my little sprayer, and it can spray, clean everything. So I'm gonna revise this here, and now when I let me turn this on and show y'all something. The water, let it fill up. Okay, now I like putting that bowl there, because what happens, the water, it gets fresh water for them chickens. Them chickens can come drink every day. They can come get fresh water, which we got a big pond right over there, and we got a koi pond over there. We got waterers everywhere, because it's hot. But here they got fresh water. And when it fills up, it spreads out and it waters the grass too. So some people say, well, that's a waste of water. Well, no, it keeps you from having a mud hole right here. But I'm going to turn this off right now, and I'm not putting this on. And you do need a Sharpie for marking holes, and you need your washers, nuts, bolts, wrenches, different size drill bits, unless you use the same size holes for everything you're drilling. But I didn't want to go to the hardware store, Lowe's, and buy a bunch of these that's the same size. So I got containers. When I tear something apart or take something apart, I get me a jar, and I try to put all of everything that's sort of alike in the same jar or container. And this way I had to go through a bunch of different jars to get a bunch of different sizes, because you got to have smaller ones to go through this and bigger ones to go through this. And so that's where we're at. I told you about my fish cleaning deal and how I bleed my fish. It works the best. Not to brag, normally I catch more fish than I ain't got enough room to hang all these. So my wife and my boy, they go with me, and we use that fish stringer right there to hang some of them on as we bleed them. So we're bleeding them all together, and watering the grass. And let me tell you another thing. I'm gonna make a video on one of these, but I guess the battery died. But this is a pretty good little investment right here. You get them at Lowe's.
Home Depot.
I mean Home Depot. Home Depot, they $99. You put water in there, and then it's a fan and a mister. Mist comes out of here and here. I don't know why it's not working. I guess the battery died. But I used it while I'm building this, pre-drilling these holes for y'all. But that's a pretty good investment. I'm gonna make another video on, because we bought, this one's good, we bought another one. This is my wife's. I bought me one for when I go fishing in the boat. I'm gonna put it behind me in the boat. So when I'm fishing, it keeps me cool and moist. And I guess, I know I'm probably forgetting something, but I guess this is the best I can do today. I want to thank y'all for watching this video. I want to really thank you if you watched the whole video, and I hope that if you liked it and you got anything out of it, you will give it a thumbs up. If you would, it sure would. I don't know if it helped me. I ain't got enough subscribers or thumbs up, but it would make me happy. And I want to thank y'all. Want y'all have a nice day. And God bless you people. Thank you.